But then when I listen to y'all, I go, damn, I gotta step it up. I gotta step it up. So none of that I won't equal. We have to, I want the next time Dale log on, the next time, who the next person comes on? Rocker come on Monday. I want Rocker to knock that shit out the box. So when I'm listening, I'm going, yeah. I gotta get some of that. And then when Knox do the hip hop joint in the middle of the day, I want to be like, yeah. I gotta make the end of the bench fight. And when Tasty Talk come on out the end of the bench, I gotta go, oh yeah. I gotta get better than that. See, that's what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters. Exactly, my brother Jungle. Exactly. See, we can't afford, we're not finna turn ourselves into devils and hate people. We're not doing that. We better than that. We come from better stock than that. You see what I'm saying? We better than that. I want to be better than Raider for Life come on tomorrow. I knew somebody come on tomorrow. Raider for Life come on tomorrow. Y'all see his name in the chat? Raider for Life. Follow Raider for Life. You get a notification. Go in there and just say hi. Turn your phone on, walk away, and listen to him. You ain't got to be in the chat room. This is a podcast. This is a listening exercise. Shout out to Joe Madison. This is theory of the mind. You're gonna hear what a Raider for Life saying. You're gonna imagine it. I knew somebody came on tomorrow night. You gonna listen to I don't know if he coming on this Father's Day. He gonna be celebrating. Big up to Father's Day again. D Great Mondays, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Motherfucking James Brown, man, the hardest working man in the podcast, the D Great. We gotta just say what's up. You ain't got to be in the chat room to show the man love. You ain't. Chat room it helps us. It's love. But you ain't gotta do it that way. Just listen. Enjoy what the brothers is dropping. Enjoy Jungle clowning us on, taking away points on stuff he know he shouldn't. Enjoy that, man. Embrace it. But just support. We are at the precipice. Yes, they do. We are right on the curve of doing something awesome, y'all. Do y'all understand what we do here on Spreaker.com? No problem, Raider. Man, hey, Joe from Houston. One team, same dream. Right there. One team, same dream. Shout out to Helen in the chat room. For those who don't know, Helen is low key. Helen the hater. But that's my dog though. That's my dog. As I move forward, man. Remember I told y'all Monday night or Tuesday or whatever. Oh, I asked the question on Tuesday night show. Did we miss our opportunity to pimp this dude Donald Trump? Because he obviously is angling towards us. He brings up unemployment. He brings up I signed the crime legislation. See, you don't bring that up. It's he like that sucker dude with a bunch of money at the club. Yeah, babe, I got a Maserati outside. He only bring that car because he's trying to draw that girl in. So, since he's trying to draw us in, we should have pimped him. Think we missed our beat on that one. We got emotional. We should have sent some real brothers. Dr. Boyce Watkins. Laree Favors, a good sister. Tamika Mallory. We're supposed to send them to him and said, run that. And see, he wouldn't have talked to them because he know they on point like Trick Dice. He wouldn't have talked to them. But that's what we got to start doing. When we're in a situation where we feel that we might be further disenfranchised, what we gonna do is send the real soldiers in there to talk to them the Karen Hunters, the Joe Madisons of the world, or whoever they recommend, because they on point. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, spend another $12, get that app, man, get that Spreaker.com, that app. Listen to Urban View. But we should have pimped that clown. But anyway, he signed an executive order. Legislation equals slave nation, even for the poor. Shout out to J. Ron, man. Ron, you be coming at like 13, 19, 28 shows. You say something real cool. He signed an executive order. And what he did was he said, okay, we make the chokehold, we gonna ban the chokehold. What the fuck does ban the chokehold? That chokehold been banned since the 90s. Didn't our brother Eric Garner get choked out? See, that's because it's a ban. It's not a law. It's not illegal. I don't need a ban, president. I need it to make it illegal. Because then when you do something illegal and you kill somebody, you are liable for your actions. Bam. Then, but guess what? Did he add anything to support mental health? No, he didn't. That was a nebulous act. A dog and pony show. It was an executive order. You know, just like, see, an executive order is what you do when you don't have control of the Congress, when your people who support you, supposed to support you, don't vote in the midterms, and then you don't have the people to back you up for the next 4 to 6 to 8 years. So you sign an executive order, and the person right behind you can come behind and undo that executive order. That's what I'm telling you. This is why you must get an order. See, if he really wanted to help us out, Mr. President, if you really wanted to help us, you would have done away with qualified immunity. Does everybody know what I hope everybody know what qualified immunity is. If you don't know, now you about to know. Qualified immunity, according to my sister, if you want to follow her on Twitter, her name is Laurie Favors. She her Twitter handle is Afro State of Mind. She's an attorney. Qualified immunity is simply that, exactly what it sounds like. It's immunity against your law over what you do to break the law when you're in a position of power. Donald Trump has qualified immunity. Because he's the president, he can't be disturbed in his duties in running the world, so we're not going to prosecute him until he get out the office. Police officers have qualified immunity, so when they kill one of our brothers and sisters, they are not held responsible for that person's death. Do you understand what qualified immunity is, though? Here is the start at the one corner, start running, and slap the hell out of everybody in our community at the next corner, slapping the face of it. Qualified immunity kicks in if nobody has ever been arrested for what you did, then you won't be arrested. So if you choke somebody out, you won't get, well, if you stand on somebody's neck for 8 minutes, 46 seconds, nobody's ever been arrested for that, so you might not be arrested for that. That's what qualified immunity is. Officers have that. If you shoot somebody running away and ain't nobody ever been arrested for that, you can exercise qualified immunity and get up out of there. Again, this is why we need to have people on our side. See, it's cool to complain. This ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. See, it's rigged. But it's a way to get around that. It really is. Participate. The very person that tells you this is some bull, ask them to run for office. Rep. Ayanna Pressley and Justin Ashman, along with other players on the coalition, have drafted a bill to eliminate qualified immunity. Thank you, Raider for Life. You in the building. Thank you for participating. It's all. If President Trump would have wanted us to help, then he wanted to give us some help, then he would have did that. We still ain't voting for your ass, but we said, man, good looking out, homie. Good looking out, sucker. My man, Malcolm Mayotte wrote this on Facebook today. In Chicago, we used to call it peon fees. A peon is a chump. And in Chicago, used to have, if you was a chump and you wanted to be around, you had to pay. We was taxing you. Now you can't be around us. Give us $20, you can stay. Go buy the drink, sucker. We got to get these politicians to pay our community peon fees. You a sucker. We don't like you. We really don't want you around, but you can be beneficial. So give us $50 and then we'll let you stand here. But when it's time, when the chicks come around, or when the cute girls come around, or if we already got a full tank of gas, we not letting you hang. You know, full tank of gas being election day. We not letting you hang out. Catch up with your crowd, homie. That's how we used to do it in Chicago. And that's why the black community needs to be doing these politicians. Catch up with your crowd. You ain't doing our bidding. Catch up with your crowd. No. Unemployment is at an all-time high. We need to make it just a little bit higher for these clowns. Really, we do. Something else. The death penalty. The federal death penalty has been reinstituted. This is another thing we need to galvanize and get rid of. Because if a disproportionate amount of people in our community are behind those damn walls, that means a disproportionate amount of people in our community are on death row. And if they're on death row for the wrong reasons, they're going to get killed at an alarming rate. My question is this. This really don't have nothing to do with our community or legislation or anything, but the whole death row thing. If you work at the prison and you the dude who hit the dude with the sauce and you hit 12 dudes with the sauce, ain't you a serial killer? I'm just saying. If you give out 12 lethal injections, aren't you a serial killer? Because that person you injected lethally or strapping to the table for the lethal injection, you've done that 12 times. You a serial killer, partner. How's that shit? Who signs up for that job? But anyway, you got the death penalty reinstated. What was the point in that, man? People who living in Texas, y'all murder more people. The state government murder more people in Texas than anywhere in the world, anywhere in America. I think California is next. And I don't see the crime reducing in Texas and California. So what's the point of that? How about this? Invest in after school programs, invest in vocational programs, invest in art, invest in music, invest in engineering and science, and you will have far less people selling dope, participating in murder and mayhem, and people, then you won't have to kill nobody. Would that eliminate crime? Hell no. Because most serial killers in the United States of America come from affluent backgrounds or solid backgrounds. Allegedly solid. So John Gacy, motherfucker, hiding 73 people up on his crib. Jeffrey Dahmer, eating motherfuckers come from Milwaukee to Chicago. These weren't poor men. Palatine is not a poor part of the state of Illinois. It's a northwest suburb of Chicago. You need a little change to live there. And you go through our history, these not poor men. Son of Sam. This motherfucker, what's his boy name? David Berkowitz, who was the mailman or whatever his name was. These dudes ain't struggling. So, you know, that's why I keep begging people to stop using that term black on black crime. How many times have you got into an argument with somebody who lived across town? How many times have you lived in Brooklyn, drove to the Bronx to argue with somebody? Because you don't.